The media, there's a little bit of this cultural bias towards thinking that, one person does this, right? I mean, people say that, I built Facebook or Steve Jobs built Apple or whatever, but, that's really not true, right? I mean, we're people, we helped, but there were thousands and thousands of other people involved in building these things. And the reality is that as strong as any one individual is, no one person can deal with all the challenges that are going to get thrown at them in anything that you do. And one of the ways that I think we maintain resilience is by having co-founders and partners who complement our strengths and fortify our weaknesses and can kind of encourage us and give us a push to keep going when things are tough. And there's actually a lot of data on this that suggests that companies that get started with more co-founders are more likely to be successful. And it isn't quite clear exactly from that data why that's the case, although it is very clear in terms of the outcome for the startups that it is the case. But I would guess that the reason why that's the case is because of this resilience point, where people who start something by themselves, I just think there's no way that any one person can overcome all of the different things that you need to do to build a startup or take on any kind of other project in the world. But if you have 2 or 3 or 4 partners, then I don't know. I mean, maybe over time, one of them doesn't like it and drops out, but you still have enough strength on the team to power through all the challenges that you have, and that's kind of how you go. And at Facebook today, one of the things that I always find a little bit funny is, again, that so much attention is placed on me as the person running the company, whereas I think people like Cheryl, who really, is my partner running the whole business, or, folks like Chris Cox, who run a huge amount of our product, or Mike Schrepfer, who's our chief technology officer and kind of make sure that a ton of what we're doing works, or Jay Parikh, who, runs all of our global infrastructure and all the data centers around the world. We couldn't make Facebook work without those people, right? And there were really hard days where I'm not sure what to do next, and they keep me going.